Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Elizabeth and today we do all sorts of paper craft, chunk journaling, mixed media and art therapy. And today I am finally back from my vacation. I hope you missed me a little bit and I want to do the travel journaling sort of video where first part will be me making a masterboard with all the pieces that I have found during my trip. Um, I have I have traveled to Sri Lanka, and unfortunately, I couldn't get a lot for my journal. Mostly, what I got is like um, receipts from the restaurants and such. Some of them are even folded. Also, receipt can throw it away. Tickets to like a bus, also receipts, tea bags, some food packaging, so mostly receipts and food packaging, so nothing too much of an interest. This is a paper bag. I think we can use it later. Also some small sort of stickers here and there. Let's put them here first and I will not forget to use them. Also like a booklet for the stones, and this was the paper bag for like a big city mall, and I just cut it like that. I also will bring some of the things and show you. So what else did I got? I got to just put it here is the exchange, like currency exchange, because we had some rupees left and we exchanged it for dollars, and also the like um, cabin baggage sort of thingy. We had some on the just usual baggage, but I couldn't take it because we had to remove it for the next flight and such, and yeah, I just forgot. I also have a flight tickets, of course, but I will not show them here because, you know, not not really want to do it now, share my information and such. So I want to do a masterboard with it. Probably not with this one. This I just wanted to show you, and probably not with this one. So that's all what I basically got from the whole trip. I'm a little bit sad about that because from my previous trip I took so much of things like postcards, interesting stuff, even like pieces of amber, and well, not from this Sri Lanka, but my previous trip to other place. And yeah, it felt so sad that I couldn't even get anything there because there's just was nothing there. I tried to find like newspaper and such, but couldn't even find that. So yeah, I was a little bit disappointed, but in the end I got quite a lot of receipts, so it's fine. This will be my glue page, and this will be the sort of a background I would like to work with. We'll turn it over. And now I will continue with voiceover, speeding up the process a little bit because otherwise this video was too long, and yeah, I wasn't really anticipating to have it so long, but we have what we have, so I think it's fine to kind of speed up the masterboard a little bit. So I will start by gluing pieces down, starting from receipts, then we will slowly made our way to the smaller pieces like the stickers in the left of my screen, right, and some tickets and such. And after that I will finish the masterboard wheel with stamping because unfortunately I use receipts, and receipts, they don't actually withstand like chemicals or withstand temperatures and such. And even after finishing the masterboard, I applied the layer of the matte gel on top of each piece. And yeah, some receipts got dull, even though it was like an hour long video, and yeah, they already got dull, and I had to, well, do something else because otherwise it would be really boring masterboard. So I will do some stamping in places. So during the process of making this masterboard, I was complaining a lot about having only like receipts mostly because yeah, usually when I go somewhere I get more ephemera, and here I only got like few interesting pieces and mostly receipts. But actually in the end I really liked this masterboard because it kind of had the same color scheme, even though I didn't really collect the pieces by the color. It was like a complete, mix of everything I have. And that is why I was really surprised that the colors were like worked together so well in the end. I especially like these pink pieces. As you can see, we have like approved cabin baggage piece, also this food package piece, and they're all pink. And also we have like a blue, and I will later add the pieces with a little bit of a purplish blue color. So everything will actually work together quite well. I could have added some washi tape, but I decided not to because I really wanted to use mostly everything I had from the trip, but not the pieces that I have already. So stamping is okay, but washi tape, my already made ephemera, I didn't really wanted to add that. So yeah, it's a simple masterboard, yet it has well, a lot of meaning to me. So yeah, this is the piece that I really liked, and I have 3 of them, this sort of a paid stamp, and yeah, this sort of a purplish blue color. I really liked it. It worked so well in this masterboard, looked really nice. So yeah, if you are looking for ephemera, even receipts have something interesting sometime. Yeah, so it's just me applying everything with my mud gel. I could have used glue stick because the paper is quite thin. It's just faster to work with the mud gel, but I'm running out of mud gel and I don't really want to buy a new one right now, so probably next masterboard I will do with the glue stick, or I don't know. And I was really nervous if this like wrinkles will stay, but actually when this masterboard dried I couldn't see any wrinkles. Well, not so much, not that much that I can see now. In the end it was kind of all smoothed out. I really like this pink piece, approved cabin baggage. I had more, maybe I have mentioned it, but couldn't get it because we had to change the flight, and we had to remove these things, and I just wasn't really paying attention where they went. Probably into the trash. Excuse me. So yeah, as you can see, I'm not paying too much attention on where I place the receipts because they're quite neutral and blank. But I'm paying attention where I place the colorful pieces. I'm sorry. So receipts, because it's like a book page basically, right? So you don't really need to pay much of attention where you place the neutral receipts. After finishing this masterboard, I will do one more video with the well, how I will use it. I want to do a project with this, with the leftover currency that we have from Sri Lanka. And yeah, I want to not only have this masterboard, but use it in a proper way, in a, like a junk journaling way. Of course, I will scan it because I want it to be forever with me. Maybe it's more wise to scan it, print it, and do the project with printed version because, of course, these receipts, they will fade over time. But I really wanted to use the exact piece for the project. Even though they will become dull or fade, I don't care. At least this is like the original piece, and I really wanted to be the original piece, but not something I printed, and yeah, it won't have the same sort of soul to it. Let's say so. So yeah, mud gel is a really fast way, and it helps to seal the surface, but unfortunately with some receipts it kind of dissolved the ink. I don't know, because you can see like on the left, some in the middle, they are already fading a little bit, but it's okay. It was actually a new thing to me to work in this way with masterboards. Usually I have some book pages, some printables, or like pre-made ephemera pieces, my small bits and bobs and such. washi tape, and I have like more control to it, or like more diversity. But here I kind of had to work with what I have, and I liked this experience a lot, and I liked the result. So in my next trip, I will try to find more ephemera, not only receipts, and yeah, do the same, and that will be really, really wonderful. Because previously, when I had like my previous journey, and where I had a lot of ephemera, I kind of didn't really know what to do with it in the end. I had so much, but with this sort of a masterboard thing, I think I could have used a lot of that ephemera in a really, really artsy way, but I like it nevertheless. But here, yeah, I'm really enjoying the process, and even the like I was complaining a lot about receipts, I really liked the result in the end, and it was all worth it. Even receipts can make really, really beautiful piece. And I like this signature place. I will later on put the signature. So yeah, now it's the time for smaller bits that I have, which not so much. So this tea bag, some stickers from the alcohol bottle. You know, it helps to seal the bottle. These stickers on the left, not this one. I will use them later. And yeah, I've tore it and kept it to use in my masterboard. This is also like a receipt from the weighing process. Yeah, as you can see, it is from the mango. I enjoyed eating mango in Sri Lanka. It is so different from the mangoes we have here in my country. It is so sweet, so soft, so gentle, is that a word? It's really, you know, yeah, pleasant to eat. That's what I want to say, not gentle, really pleasant. And yeah, I've never in my life have eaten such a mango. So I'm really glad that I have the piece of this mango memory in my masterboard. So yeah, these are the like bottle stickers. I was trying to save the sticker from the bottle itself. I mean the packaging sort of information about the bottle of the red rum. They have this red rum in Sri Lanka, really delicious, I would say. Even though I don't drink alcohol, I liked the red rum, but I didn't drink it, of course. I just liked it more than I usually do. And yeah, I was trying to save the information from the bottle, but I just couldn't release it from the bottle, couldn't remove it from the bottle, so unfortunately I don't have it now. But I liked the piece. So we are almost almost finished, as I thought, because I was finishing adding small bits and bobs, but then I realized that some of the receipts are fading and I need to do something about it. So yeah, we will proceed to this stage shortly. And when I decided to try it with my heat gun, I was like panicking because I realized that I cannot dry it with the heat gun because all my receipts will go dark because of that. And I was like, whew, I was so glad I remembered it, because yeah, it would turn into a disaster if all my receipts went black. Okay, so here I'm checking what I have left, what can I also use, especially because I have a lot of sort of a blank space, and I found these bus tickets that I almost forgot about and yeah, I added them of course too, because they are wonderful and at least something different from the receipts. And here I'm explaining that we also had the train tickets, and they're really interesting. They're quite small in size, but they are really, really stiff, like cardstock. And I was really surprised because, well, it's like probably 1 million people per day, and you print the tickets on a cardstock. Really, that was really surprising for me. And I was sad that I couldn't kept it because they take it away from you, maybe to reuse it. I don't know. So yeah, I was really sad when they told me to give it to the to the person who takes the tickets, let's say so. So now I'm adding more tickets to fill the spaces where it's already sort of faded. I think this exact ticket doesn't fade that quickly, so maybe it is still alright. I haven't actually checked it yet. To scan it, I put it under a pile of books to kind of straighten out and such. And yeah, I haven't checked how it changed. Okay, so now I'm deciding on adding some stamping and such, because we still have a lot of like white space, and yeah, it will be really nice after stamping, because that's what it needed. Adding small bit of the ephemera I have left. So as you can see, we have this sort of a bluish, purplish, pinkish color scheme with addition of like green and yellow. Okay, so almost there, guys. Not so much left. So adding last pieces to my masterboard to continue working on it. So here I brought my stamps. I really wanted to use this one because it's like a travel theme stamp, and some other stamps with tickets and numbers, because numbers and tickets go well with receipts and such. First I decided to start with this travel sort of stamps, and I will use this compass stamp probably once. And I'm using walnut stain distress oxide. This is slightly damp yet, so it will a little bit smudge a little bit, but not too much, and I'm kind of okay with the look. Later on I will use StazOn. It will not smudge that much, but StazOn is quite like in your face, kind of intense pigmented ink, while distress oxide is a little bit more subtle and more into the background, so I've used both of them. I really wanted this sort of a strip of stamp, but I couldn't stamp like exactly, couldn't get the good impression of the stamp. I don't know why. I even tried to restamp and it didn't work anyway, but still I like it. It adds something interesting to the place anyway. And here I'm just removing the ink from the tea bag because it's sealed with matte gel. It's easy. So I'm covering it not to stamp it again. And the second generation stamp, well, second time stamp, worked a little bit better, but still couldn't get to the, well, you know, the details, but I decided that it's okay this way. So I'm choosing next stamps, trying out different things, and decided to go for this coordinates stamp because, well, it works with the travel theme also. And here I'm stamping with StazOn. As you can see, it's much brighter and doesn't smudge. It's probably already dryish, sort of. So now tickets also works quite well. Well, first class mail doesn't really travel theme. It is not really a travel theme, but it's okay. I still like the stamp, although it's quite bold. That's why I added not so much of it here. Because I want stamping to be mostly in the background and not to draw attention too much. Now actually looking at it, I see that in the bus tickets there is like date, from and to. Maybe I will later on fill this as well, because I have like a date stamp, but it will not fit there. So probably I will just leave it as it is. Although I can try. Yeah, I probably will try, and later in the next video you will see like the almost, well, completely finished look, because I will fill this sort of a date in the blue tickets. Because I think like if I will erase the year from the stamp, it will fit exactly there. Well, I will try at least. So, almost finished with the stamping. Just a little bit more left. So, have you tried this sort of a travel journaling style when you do a masterboard from the ephemera you have? Because I think it's really interesting, and yeah, I encourage you to give it a try. It's quite an experience, I would say. So now I decided to add a little bit more color to this masterboard, and I will use walnut stain, yes, to do that, and I will just apply it on the block and use my brush to kind of just spread it in some places, not everywhere, and it gives a little bit more vintage look to it and a little bit more interest, I would say, and it's quite, abstract. I didn't really try to draw anything, or just was following the shape of the pieces I have. And also I will add some splatters, because yeah, splatters never harm. I think they always make everything better. Maybe even like gold splatters will be great, but I was too lazy taking the gold paint, so walnut stain splatters are also good. And I wonder if some parts oxidized, maybe, because I haven't checked yet. So I hope it did, because I really was hoping for some oxidation. So it is almost dry. The end result, I added my signature, well, fake one of course, not the real one. And yeah, I really like the piece. I like the addition of some ink. I wonder if it will oxidize with time. Maybe, maybe not. So yeah, I like the overall result. From the something really white and strange looking, it ended up quite interesting, especially with the stamping here and there. Some interesting touches to it. I like this a lot. I like this and this small thingies. Really, I still have some interesting elements, even though I was kind of complaining a lot. This video ended up being so long. I will probably even speed up some parts and erase me whining about receipts. So yeah, thank you for your attention, guys. Let me know in the comments if you like Masterboards videos, because I do like making them. It's very relaxing, but not sure if you like them. Uh, so I hope to see you in the next video, and we will do something with this exact masterboard, even though I will of course scan it. And after that, we will continue with something else. So thank you for your attention. I will see you in my next video. Please subscribe to my channel, put thumbs up if you like the video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.